Am I the a-hole for kicking my wife out after how she treated our daughter over being too close with her friends? I'm not really sure how to write this. I've been sitting here for over an hour trying to figure out if I went too far with this. I'm using a side account because I know if this ever circles back to my wife, it's going to be a disaster. But I need to get this out. My wife, 37F, and I, 36F, have been together 14 years, married for 7. We've got one daughter together, Cassie, 16, and she's a good kid. Like really good. Smart, empathetic, always been kind of a soft heart but with a real stubborn streak too. Her two best friends, Leah, 16F, and Theo, 15M, have basically been part of our family since elementary school. They've all been inseparable since they were 9, one of those little trio of weirdos friendships that actually made me feel relieved she had people who got her. I thought it was a beautiful thing. My wife never fully saw that way. It started when Cassie hit puberty. That's when my wife, let's call her Rachel, started making these weird comments. Things like, "Girls don't usually stay this attached at that age," or, "Don't you think it's strange how they always sit so close?" and, "Isn't Theo a little too comfortable with them for a boy?" I brushed it off. Figured she was just being a cautious mom. But then she started getting nosier. When Cassie was around 13, she, Theo, and Leah would curl up together on the couch under the same blanket. Sometimes Theo would stretch out with his head in Cassie's lap while they all watched movies. I remember once Cassie fell asleep draped over both of them like a cat, arms thrown across Leah's stomach and feet tucked over Theo's leg. Rachel kept glancing over at them, like she was trying to solve a crime scene. At 14, Cassie and Leah got matching heart charm bracelets and wore them everywhere for like 6 months. Rachel said it was too intimate. Another time, I came home from work and all 3 kids were asleep in Cassie's bed after a late-night group project, literally just fully clothed, crashed out in a pile like puppies. It was very sweet to me. Rachel said it made her deeply uncomfortable. Another time, Cassie made this photo collage for her room, just pics of her, Leah, and Theo over the years. There were some where they were cuddled up, sleeping on each other, doing each other's hair, wearing each other's clothes. I remember looking at it and thinking that I hoped she'd always have friends like this, but Rachel was very quiet. Next day, she told me she thought the 3 of them were getting too entangled and said we should talk to Cassie about healthy relationship boundaries. But I can't stop thinking about this. I don't know if I burned everything down or if this was the only way to protect my kid from something worse. I didn't think I'd ever be the kind of spouse who kicked her wife out, but watching the way she looked at Cassie like she was something shameful, I just couldn't take it. Please tell me if I'm losing my mind. Did I go too far? Is there a way back from this without wrecking everything? Am I the asshole?